Hey YouTubers, it's Spectre here, and we're back in Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, last time we received the transceiver that could lead us to the Archon's flagship, and Gil managed to actually get us the transponder working for us. So, we found the system that they're in, and we are at the location where the Archon flagship is going to be, so let's go in and actually find out what's going to happen. Are we going to be able to get the soul source that we need to make the Helios cluster alive again, or are things going to turn from crazy hell to even worse when we get there? So let's find out once we get to the Archon flagship. Now we're going to start zooming in and see. We're currently in Ket territory, so we are completely stealthed. So can't wait to actually figure out what's going to happen.
It worked.
But there's something else. That's an initiative ship tethered to it. It's Archon.
Confirmed. It matches the Solarian Arc. Readings suggest it has been here for some time.
Well, that changes things.
That's crazy. The Solarian Arc, the Ket's flagship, has the Solarian Arc. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. This is going to be very scary, and in all honesty, I was really not expecting this at all. I can't believe that the Solarian Arc is attached to the flagship that we are looking for. This is something majorly insane. We have leads on the other two arcs, but I was not expecting this.
It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
Not for long.
Right up until we steal it.
The Archon isn't to be trifled with. He has no regard for the sanctity of life, not as we know it. Be confident, Ryder, but be cautious.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay.
You know, for someone who doesn't have trust in me, she certainly is like caring for me.
I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
This is still insane.
Archon is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. The Archon's capable of anything.
Well, he'll definitely regret
If
it.
he's done anything to those Solarians, he'll find out what we can do.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
I'm just still like my mind is just still completely like, holy shit, this is like serious. The Archon flagship has the Solarian Arc. I cannot believe it.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
So right now we have to patch Sam into the Ark's system.
I can assess the situation.
I honestly hope that the Solarians are okay.
Accessing Archon's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
Well, hurry up.
When has that ever stopped you, Sam?
Never. It was a cryptography key associated with Solarian intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
Good, I need to know about the Pathfinders.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
This is Captain Hager of Arc Patero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, 7 Reka. Situation urgent.
Alright, so locate the Solarian Pathfinder.
Overriding bulkhead door.
Alright, it was a good thing that we actually chose the right thing, so I really hope that we can locate the Pathfinder. Hopefully he's possibly still in cryosleep, because I really don't know what's gonna happen here. Like, this is something really crazy, and I really hope that things aren't gonna go from bad to even worse. I mean, I know that it will, but I just hope that we could possibly find another Pathfinder before something happens. You know, we actually have the ability to take out our guns here, so we're already expecting the worst. And in all honesty, I already know that the Ket are probably in here looking for them.
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
Medical terminal? Where's the medical terminal? Alright, well, let's figure out.
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder 7 Raker.
Of course.
Another Pathfinder down. We can't keep losing good people.
Agreed. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Raker is female. This patient is male.
So then that's...
Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder.
Well, that was definitely smart, but that's still kind of very sad.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
So now we need to go locate the dead Solarian stasis pod. I really hope that the Pathfinder is still alive, because in all honesty, we can't have lost 2 Pathfinders.
A lot of pods gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
The Solarian captain was too worried for that.
Alright, we know which pod it is. Thanks for the scanner. Please, Mr. Pathfinder, be in there.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Alright, how do we do that? The Solarians were definitely smart to, you know, switch the bodies and fake the Pathfinder's death. Like, that's absolutely insane. I'm just quite curious as to what this Pathfinder is gonna do.
Hey there, take it slow.
No need. I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Ryder, Pathfinder for the human ark.
Where's Alec?
He didn't make it.
Very sad to say.
This is madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
Yeah, but without agreeing to it, probably you'd be dead by now.
What's bothering you?
A leader leads. She doesn't go to sleep. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
Well, yeah, I mean, all of you went to sleep, but we're gonna change
Heading into
that.
the Ket vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
Definitely sounds good.
Do what you can, but stay quiet. We don't want to alert the enemy.
Yes, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Alright, perfect. So, now that we've actually got this, I hope that when we get in there, you know, are we going to be able to fight the Archon and actually steal his thing, or are things going to get really worse? You know, are we not going to be able to do it, but we're going to get out alive? Are we going to lose a teammate? I really hope we don't lose a teammate. This will be very sad if we do end up losing a teammate. But we have made it to the ship. I have Vetra and Drak here. One thing I need to do real quick, I'm going to actually just upgrade all of their skills, because I know I haven't done that for Vetra at least, so I'm just going to go through the basic skill points and actually just give up to them to do all 5 skills, and I just hope that this will actually make things a lot easier for us to do things and make it a lot stronger for them too, because, you know, these guys, they do go down a lot, and I know that if they have this power, then I know that I won't have to worry about them. So let me just put the rest of these in real quick, and then we'll be on our way. So I still have 10 points, honestly. Don't really know what to do. I'm going to give her more power armor, because in all honesty, you know, power armor is the best. Actually, I can't do anything because I have to do specific missions for that. So let me make sure that Drak is good. I don't think he is. Let me give him his Blood Rage. You know, I love Blood Rage. health regeneration rate, melee damage, you know, got all that good stuff. We're going to put Incinerate on so he can do more damage. You know, we got the Flat Cannon. Flat Cannon is a great thing. Love Flat Cannon, you know, it just... Krogans are amazing, and especially with this whole Krogan Hammer. Can't go wrong with the Krogan Hammer at all. You know, the Krogan Hammer is something so beautiful. You know, I talked about it before in the previous videos. But now that my team is ready, let's go and actually deal with these Ket. You know, they already know that we're here, and we're going to deal with them. You know, I really hate the Ket, but not as much as I hate the Remnant. The Remnant are more annoying. What is that white laser? Or is that just bullets going into Drock? So, right now, you know, I'm running with Concussive Shot, Barrier, and Energy Drain. You know, I have the Energy Drain ability because my shields, they just always seem to go down really fast. You know, like, it doesn't seem like I really have that strong of a shields going on. So, I just have the Energy Drain to actually help me get through this. Now, I really hope that we're going to maybe even see the Archon, you know, get to see his face when we steal the Meridian's thing that we're looking for. You know, I really don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's just like some key or something towards the gigantic vault that we need to actually acquire, you know, get into to make the Helios cluster alive. You know, we're believing that once we get this key and actually get to that gigantic vault, we'll actually be able to make everything, you know, livable and have things going well for us. You know, I just hope that things are going to be really good. So I need to locate a terminal to analyze their systems. It's a good thing that Sam is always with us, because without Sam, things would be a lot harder, in all honesty. So let's actually see what's going to happen on the ship. Well, the Archon's location.
Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
But that's not a good thing, since you can't really tell us, but let's just hope that he is or isn't, because I would like to fight him now, but at the same time, if I fight him now, then who would I be fighting in the end? Am I going to fight like a gigantic Remnant boss if I fight the Archon now and kill him now? But then, if I killed him now, what was the whole point? You know, that really wasn't such a long story, so I can't wait to see what actually happens.
Too many of our people are missing. If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available.
Alright, so now we have the Solarians in here, and too many of their people are missing. I really hope that the Solarians aren't notified that, you know, their people are turned into Ket too, because if the Solarians find that out, I don't know what will happen. In all honesty, I really hope that we don't lose the Solarian team. So that wasn't for us. I thought that that was our route. So I'm kind of like a little upset about that, but it's fine. So I just hope that our route is going to open up soon so we can actually go through things. So we're not allowed to go through there. So let's actually head on over into the other side, because obviously if one way is their route, the other way is our route. Now, I just hope that we make it to the Archon's private chamber with ease, and then maybe even deal with the boss fight. I mean, we're on his flagship, and, you know, I don't doubt that we would be fighting him. You know, if Sam could not give us the information about him, then I have a feeling he's there. So, you know, the enemy... That was interesting. So, more enemies were just dropped off, which is not good. You know, they don't know we're here yet, but I'm pretty sure that they are going to be noticing us really shortly. Now, I can change my skill to go invisible and just rush through things, but in all honesty, I kind of want to have a little fight, because I haven't had a decent fight in a while. I always hated the Destined, especially since they can go invisible, but thankfully I have the ability to constantly see them, just because, you know, they're shooting. So as long as they're constantly shooting at me, I know where they're standing. But I just hate the fact that they go in. But look at this. Even though that we're here, you know, the Kets, they're just going to constantly be dropping off more and more enemies on us, you know. We are in their system, so I'm not really that surprised about it. I just need to get rid of this Destined before things get really worse, because in all honesty, if we keep having more Destined and not get rid of them fast enough, things will be really hard for us, because they can make all their teammates go invisible. And I just hope that they don't keep bringing in more dropships, because if they do, how are we going to get through it? You know, I don't even know where an ammo pack is, and I'm already low on ammo. So this really isn't that good that I'm really low on ammo as it is. It's a good thing that I do have my concussive shot, because at least that's like my kind of key source to unlimited ammo, so to speak. You know, I have my energy drain, which is really nice, but I'm being attacked by an what are those called? Anointed. They're so annoying. And in all honesty, I can totally agree why they have their name Anointed. It's because they're annoying as hell. So I gotta see how I'm gonna actually get there. You know, I'm not really finding much of a ammo pack near me. I don't really see one. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. So now that I actually have some ammo, I can actually do some more damage. We have one more destined here. I'm gonna steal his shields a little bit. I'm gonna give him a little concussive shot. We got a chosen there. It's a good thing that I have my teammates here, and I really hope that we'll soon get to the guy's chamber and fight him. You know, I have a feeling we're gonna fight him. We are on his ship after all, but at the same time, you never know. Things can be, there's so many different possibilities can happen. But also, you know what's weird? It's kind of the weirdest coincidence that the fact is, like, you know, he first tried to get us on his ship at the beginning when he had us cornered, and we ran away. But now we're actually on his ship. So are we actually potentially falling into a trap of his? Because originally he did want us on this ship, and now we are on the ship. So I wonder what is going to happen once we get there. I really just hope that we don't lose the Solarian Pathfinder, because if we keep the Solarian Pathfinder, that means there will be 2 Pathfinders. And, you know, it's a good thing that they've still been undetected, which is really good. You know, I'd rather us be detected than them, especially since I don't know how the Solarians are going to handle against everything that we've been going through. You know, they've been asleep, and I just hope that maybe they do end up to find all their missing Solarians that are on this ship, but then maybe they won't, because, you know, they've been genetically modifying the people as it is.
That's a stasis pod he was looking at.
That's kind of weird. The door opens, but I can't go inside. That's a little annoying. But you know what? That's fine. That scientist got lucky. He got away. I'm not really happy that he did, because I was wondering if maybe we could see what was going on. But you know, where are the rest of the Solarians? You know, there was a stasis pod. I didn't really see it, but maybe it was when that door opened up for that split second. Maybe the stasis pods are going through that weird little piping things. I don't know, but we'll definitely figure out.
That's going to be a problem.
Oh, that is definitely going to be a big problem. Because all those guns, you know, this is definitely a highly, like, very well trained, like, you know, this is definitely a warship. So that Ark, honestly, I hope nothing bad happens to it. I hope we can disable the guns. Look at all of them. They're all pointing towards the Ark. And I really hope we don't lose it, because then that means we've already lost. You know, that means we've lost an Ark. We still have 2 other Arks. You know, I have leads on the other 2 Arks. I haven't done those yet. But, you know, I just hope that we don't lose the Solarian Ark, because once we lose the Solarian Ark, it just makes the Nexus a lot harder for us. So we need to survive this ambush now. This will definitely be a little bit fun. I'm actually quite happy that we're getting some action here, you know. The Anointeds, though, I don't like those. Out of all of the Ket, if they could just get rid of the Anointed, I would be probably fine with the Ket being an enemy. But, you know, they've always got to have that one annoying one. You know, just like the Reapers back in Mass Effect 3. You know, they had the Banshee. And the Banshee, oh man, the Banshee was such an annoying character to actually have to go against and fight. So, I'm kind of happy that they have, like, you know, another new enemy that's, like, really strong and annoying. But who's stronger? If you had to think about it, who would technically be stronger in your eyes? Would the Ket be stronger, or are the Remnant stronger? You know, I really don't know, in all honesty. I personally would probably say the Remnant are stronger, just because the robots can actually damage, like, some of them can actually shoot through walls. But at the same time, some people would probably choose the Ket, because they have genetically modified their genes, and they can all be from different races, and we might not know which ones are which. So, like, you know, the Fiend, that big guy that we saw when we were saving the Moshai, you know, that was absolutely insane. And you know what, with the Moshai, you know, when the Fiend came along, what happened? You know, like, how was the Fiend made? You know, what was that made out of? So it seems like Petra is probably, I think she's here and she's helping us fight the Ket. You know, I don't really understand what's going on. She was like saying, watch your back, Captain Hare, we need suppressing fire at your 11 o'clock. So yeah, it looks like the Pathfinder, the Solarian team, are here helping us fight, which is a good thing, you know. Or are they being attacked too and they're just having us on the comms? I don't know. I kind of hope that they are fighting these Ket here too, or are they having their own troubles there? I really hope we don't lose those guys, because if we lost the Pathfinder, that would be really bad.
Just keep it up, guys. Give them everything you've got.
So I think they are attacking them, but Selden's been hit. That's not good. I really hope we don't lose them. You know, it seems like they're having troubles. I kind of wish that we could help them out, but we currently are dealing with our own problem here. And, oh, look at that. The Solarians are right there. So I hope that they can make it out alive, and I hope that they find their people. You know, I kind of feel bad for them that this has actually happened to them. Oh, we have an Archon here. We have an Ascendant. This is definitely something I was not seeing coming. Not so early, at least. I was expecting it to be like the actual Archon that we're looking for, but nope, we're going against an Ascendant. So let's hope that we can get through this guy, and then maybe that'll be the end of the survival waves. You know, we have to deal with all these enemies as it is. But you know what? Knowing the Ascendant, it's not going to be easy. I just hope that this is the only one that we have to actually fight. You know, I managed to knock him out, but you know what though? I'm actually running low on ammo, and I don't know if this will have enough supplies to get me through all these enemies. There's just so many enemies here. You know, I'm really liking this. It's kind of a challenge. You know, I kind of felt bad for the Solarian there, especially since one of them took a hit, but I hope that Solarian's okay. You know, Solarians are smart. Most of them are doctors, so hopefully they have the means to be able to patch her up or him up. You know, don't know if it's a guy or girl, because you know, I don't know which Solarians are which yet, especially since I only know that the Pathfinder's a girl. So we'll definitely figure out things from here when we actually get through this Ascendant. So I think we only have just the Ascendant now. I can't wait to get rid of this guy. You know, I hate the Ascendants because they have their little orb, and I swear it's so cheating. Like, they have their orb that we have to destroy, and then we have to like deal damage to them. So I think the Solarians are actually still helping us up there, which is really cool. You know, I kind of like that about this mission. You know, the Solarians are actually there still helping us, and in all honesty, that's a great thing to know. So it seems like he's running away. You know, we've done a lot of damage to this cat guy, and I kind of wish that he had a name. You know, I wish the Ascendants, like in the storyline, I wish that they were given a specific name. You know, because like the last one was an Archon. You know, he was like a priest, or she was a priest. You know, and we had to fight her, and then you know I killed her, but I kept her temple. I've made her feel happy before I actually did kill her. You know, it's just something I had to do. But because I didn't want to destroy the Angarans, I didn't feel like all the Angarans that were mind controlled deserved to die. You know, and for Jaw's peace. You know, I really do like Jaw. He's a great character, and I really hope that things turn out well for him. You know, he seems very distraught lately. You know, he's still like dealing with the fact that the Ket are of the Angaran race. You know, like, well, they're not of the Angaran race, but the Angarans are being turned into Ket, and that would be very like, that would put anybody distraught if they found out that their race was being turned into the Ket, especially since they've been fighting them for so long. Now we actually destroyed the Ascendant. That's good. So thank God that was the last one. Yeah, if Rhaega's team hadn't come by, we probably would have been done for.
What do we do about getting out of here?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
Alright, thankfully we got a new path to the Archon's chamber. I hope that there'll be ammo there, because in all honesty, we don't know, you know. I mean, I'm down to my pistol. Things aren't looking so good here. I hope that there will be ammo here. I know that we're gonna have to fight more Ket, but you know what? That's something that we have to do.
Rika, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
Definitely. Sam can do anything.
A moment while I override security.
Rika, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
a miracle happens.
You hoping for some sort of cosmic intervention?
No, just simple ingenuity. Venril here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venril, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadrian and Venril will focus on the EMP.
Stay safe, seriously. We can't lose you.
Good luck.
The door is now open.
I'll stay in touch over the radio.
Well, it's the only option that we have.
Relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We're sneaking onto an enemy ship.
who already know we're here.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard.
I don't like this. It's getting a little too quiet here, especially with the fact that there's like no more enemies attacking us. But I just hope that I can get ammo before we have to fight the Archon, because I know that this is most like, and the door locked. So they know that we're here, and I don't like it. You know, they know that we're here. They're blocking all the access doors.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel.
Where is the access panel?
The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Well, that's not weird.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond?
Gosad Nura?
Really?
Access denied.
We're extra security.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
That was creepy, if you ask me.
That was really weird. I was talking like a cat. But look at that. Right when I open this door, I already see on the map that the enemy are here. So we just made it to the laboratory.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
Things are looking weird. I don't know what that is over there. Is that a Solarian on the other side, or is that a Ket? Honestly, don't know what this is. I think that's the Solarians working on an EMP. Nope, those are Ket scientists right there. Things are looking really weird here. So I'm going to stop the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And in all honesty, I hope you all have a great day.